He said that he's praying for Trump to die, which is a hell of a day.
The big cheeseburger in the sky to come and rid us of this problem.
Literally praying for the death of the president. So that's solid stuff there on the Dean Obadiah show. But if the current Iranian regime is unable to make Iran great again.
For real, this gay-ass motherfucker needs to die too, along with Trump and JD Vance. All these MAGA bitches need to fucking die. I'm sorry. Here's this iDubbbz video I seen. It's from 5 months ago, so thing about it is it's kind of old, but it's still kind of relevant. Kinda relevant, but I'ma still react to it because I did say I was gonna react to a iDubbbz video. I just haven't got to it, and now I got into it, so let's react to it. The ones I seen that was within this month was not that relevant, and it was only one video that I seen basically, and it was about an AI toy, and I'm not gonna do a react video to that because he's not a tech he's really not a tech guy, you know what I mean, a tech reviewer. So let me get set up real quick, and yeah, alright, cool. And I'm gonna put the video in the descriptions, and yeah, let's get on to it.
We can all relax and be at ease, and we're going to have a little fun. I have nothing else to do, so let's have a little fun, right? And we're going to have a little fun. And we're going to have a little fun. Have to have a little fun, don't you? And sort of have a little fun.
The President of the United States likes to have a little bit of fun when he's doing it.
The President likes to have a little fun every now and then. He likes to share memes. He likes to share videos.
I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. I don't think there's anything.
Yeah, I think he likes having fun, killing people, and killing people that are not on his financial level. That is really saddening, but that's just who y'all wanted in the presidency, right?
To get me in heaven, okay? I think I'm not maybe heaven bound.
This is not a dog shocking section. Do not make any claims that this is a dog shocking section. This is a dog shocking sectional. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Are We Having a Little Fun or Are We Killing Civilians? Maybe it's both. Maybe we're having a little fun killing civilians.
Now there are no boats. I wonder why. I mean, to be honest, if I were a fisherman, I wouldn't want to go fishing.
A lot has happened since the last video I made about political trolling. In fact, in that video, Ted Cruz says that Trump is most likely trolling when it comes to making Canada a 51st state.
I think the president is basically trolling Canada. It was an epic troll.
I don't really think he was trolling. He just couldn't do it, basically. He wanted to make Canada a 51st state because he thinks since he's the president, he can control any fucking country that he wants to. And that's the thing about people who have their own self on a wall in his building made out of gold, basically. He think of himself as a god, and people who are this narcissistic shouldn't be allowed to fucking be in the White House. Shouldn't. Fucking people, bruh. Y'all wanted him. Y'all got him. Now y'all have to deal with the consequences. As for me, as for everybody else who had to deal with who didn't want him in the office. Well, and I can say I can blame myself for not voting, even though I have a felony on my record. I could have voted, but maybe it depends on the country. I know Arizona is one of the countries that allows a felon to vote if it's his first charge. But in all, I really don't want to vote. Fuck voting, bruh. I'm already down in this country morality anyway, so I'm trying to get up out of here, bruh. I'm really trying to. I got this new job for Home Chef. Good thing I got this shit. Sorry what I said on the live that I did on my other channel. If they ever seen it, I was just saying shit, so don't get so sensitive, please. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna look at it though. It's Home Chef. They're really only worried about their brand and whatnot. So yeah. I'm really trying to get out of this country. This country is a bitch, bro. And I don't want to deal with bitchy shits, bitchy things. They always want to bitch around.
But it turns out if you just ask the press secretary in the form of a hot or cold game, you can get a straight answer.
I was wondering if you'd indulge me in a quick round of Trump trolling or Trump truthing. Greenland joining America.
Definitely Trump truthing.
Becoming a 51st state.
Trump truthing all the way.
Is this the new meta for asking
He's
questions
an
in the White
Android
House?
user.
We have to reframe things so that it doesn't seem like you're asking the hard questions. Here, let me fucking slide back in my chair. So, in regards to your conversation with Netanyahu, was it pretty dang awesome or so bad you want to sock him?
Trump truthing all the way.
The main purpose in making this video is I just want to, again, highlight the incompatibilities of having serious public policy discussions with epic trolling and how they are not compatible. And with all the trolling and the memes and the obscuring the truth, it's becoming really hard for us to keep these politicians accountable. I want them to be suffering.
Yeah, I do want them to be suffering too, even though I am agreeing to this white guy that has messy hair. I can't deny I'd be having messy hair if my hair was long too. He has the lesbian flag in bruh. He has a lesbian flag with a what are these called? Islamic hijab, Islamic hijab, Islamic. Let's see, Islamic. I'ma just say Islamic bandana. Yeah, a headscarf. Arab headscarf. That's what it's called. Islamic bandana. Yeah, is Arab headscarf is what it's called. He got that right next to a lesbian flag. You know, bruh. You know the Islamic people don't like this this flag. If they know what it stands for, they're not gonna like this flag. So why have this right beside the fucking lesbian flag, bro? Let me show y'all this too. The lesbian flag. I think that is the lesbian flag. Just to fact check. Just a fast fact check. Just a fact check. Lesbian flag. No, it's not the lesbian flag. It's the he got just the fact check basically. This is the transgender flag, right? The transgender flag. So that's even worse. He got the transgender flag right beside the Arabic headscarf. That's even worse. That's even worse, bruh. But yeah, that's crazy. You should have one or the other, basically. I know this is a free country, but yeah, this is going to be a problem. I mean, I want to get a short mic like this. I might just get the Rode mic. For real, I'm thinking about getting the Rode mic. Once I get back to working, I'm going to get a Rode mic. I saw that Rode mic on Amazon. I'm going to get that shit. Because I'm thinking in order to have a the perfected vocals when it comes to my my channel, right? I am to have the best of the best, basically. So a real audio certified mic that people will always go to when it comes to the professionals will always go to either Rode or Shure, either Rode or Shure. So I'm gonna go with this one, and it's gonna be a overnight. And I'm gonna get this one too for my streaming PC. It's 119, and it will take the RAM that I already have in my PC, because PC RAM is very expensive right now. PC RAM is very fucking expensive. The same old fucking shit that I had before cost $219, bro. $219. The Corsair, bro. Let me see. I think I got my Corsair RAM from Mercari. I wish I had the receipt. That's purchased. So yeah, I got mines for this was 16 gigabyte, right? The same one. So I got this course here for $55.99. Hold up. Let me actually see the view order details. Uh, I actually view invoice. There we go. View invoice. Yeah, $55.99. So right now, that shit, bruh, that shit is $229, around $232 after taxes, bruh. 230, 232 to $33, basically. Let's see. If I can do this correctly, uh, percentage different change price formula. Okay, percentage change price formula. So new price minus I. So we're gonna do this, right? So the old price, right? So this is the, I know we're off topic right now, but we're gonna do this shit. So, oops. So new price is, I'm gonna bring this right here, right? So 55.99 minus, wait, nope. So let's say 232, right? 232 minus 55.99 divided by 55 99 and times that by 100. So, and then you would have to yeah, and then you will have to switch it up. So that will be a 314 percent difference. If I got that correctly. Yeah, a 314% price difference. 314% price difference. Bruh. These terrorists, bruh. You could blame the guy that you voted for. You MAGA Republican people voted for. From 2025, right? I bought this June 10th, 2025 to, remember, it was $55.99, right? You MAGA people, you were fucking gay ass Republicans because y'all know y'all be rotting in the closet like shit, bruh. Y'all be pants down, wanting a woman or a man ram you from the back. To, what is it? April 27th, 2026. Not even a fucking year, bruh. Not even a fucking year. The price went up 314%, bruh. 314%. And it hasn't been a year yet. Y'all bitches are fucking dumb as shit. Y'all fucking bitches are fucking retarded. You know what? You know how big is 314% of a price difference? Bruh? Oh, man. You could make a motherfucker kill y'all, bruh. Y'all could really make a motherfucker kill y'all, bruh. But it ain't gonna be me. I ain't trying to go back to prison, bruh. Fuck that, bruh. Prison and me, we don't like each other, so I'm gonna let y'all be y'all.
I don't want them to be having a little bit of fun.
The president likes to have a little fun every now and then. He likes to share memes. He likes to share videos.
I'm a little bit torn with this first thing I want to talk about, and that is changing the name of the Department of Defense to the Department of War.
It's time to win again. The president announcing a proposed name change. Woke is being replaced by war.
I want to give the Trump administration a bunch of flack for being fiscally irresponsible, but I can't help but think that this is the perfect representation of the trans plight. I honestly don't think anyone says it better than Trump.
The Secretary Hicks has beautifully described the name change reflects far more than...
For real? I will give him this. The way he does these stuff, I need to do this stuff in my fucking reacts, bruh. If I really wanted to, I could. It's easy. I could do it through Adobe Premiere and CapCut with Adobe Express and Adobe Photoshop. I could do this, but why should I give my all into something that I'm doing for free? Logically speaking, that I'm not getting money for. Yeah, just like Yondong Reacts said, and he said this perfectly. You should do everything to, if you want to, I forgot how he said it, but he basically says it like this. If you want to be a professional at something, do it to 110%. I get that. You should think you should do it like you already are that. You should do what you should do. You should do what you enjoy like you already are that, basically. So saying what he was saying, if you want to be a photographer buy what all the photographers will recommend you and do work on it like you already are that professional, basically. Act like you're already all that professional, which I can see that happening. Because law of attraction, and whatnot. You should attract how you attract what you are, basically. And if you want to be that professional, you want to act like that professional, or want to do what that professional does. But for me, yeah, I get it, but I'm more pragmatic. I'm not going to go out my way paying for all these products, even though I do pay for Adobe Creative Studio. You can see it. Actually, I can actually pull up on my streaming computer. Just like I paid for these two, all the parts for these two computers that I built, basically. But I'm not gonna go out my way just to pay for some more shit whenever I got to go somewhere. I got to go to another country. I got to go to my girl, right? So I'm gonna do that, right? So I'm gonna do that before I actually before I actually uh do act like this professional, like I am doing, basically. Well, that I should be doing, basically. But yeah, let me show you this. Actually, I'm gonna pull it in this display capture, uh because that will work best for this. Optiplex. Alright, so you see my display, right? So this is Adobe Creative Cloud. So I paid for the creative side of Adobe. Let me show you the payment plan. I probably have to pay for the subscription again, basically, because it's a monthly subscription. They don't have a lifetime subscription. I wish they did have a lifetime subscription, but they don't. I'm sorry. They don't. They don't. Alright, so yeah, here's the Creative Cloud. Basically, you get all this shit for $67 at. It's not $67 at first because they do have that special offer. If I can actually pull it up, plans and payment, yeah, products. Nope, doesn't seem like I can bring it up. But you gotta have to go with my word, basically. Well, what I could do is sign myself out. Maybe. Oh, I could have done that too. Sorry, my 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 internet is slow because I have to pay for it. but that has to wait because I gotta get this job first, basically. So hopefully it's just that I have to pay for I have to pay for my Verizon, because if it's that, then it could be just a weather problem. Adobe Home. So learn more. Marketing. Nope. Creative. Photographer. Buy now for individuals. So it's gonna be graphic design. Yeah. So it's gonna be $34.99 basically a month for, I think, all these, right? For all these, basically, and then after I think for a year, yeah, 12 months, it goes up to $69.99 basically. They have month by month, and then they have annual. I never really understood this shit. But and then they have annual prepaid. But yeah, you get all of these basically. Yeah. But yeah, let's go back to the video. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, they doing some crazy damage basically. So yeah, I could do stuff like this, but I'm not gonna do it until, logically speaking, well, logically, in my opinion, I should wait until I'm actually at least getting $50 to $100 basically monthly, and then I would go for doing stuff like this. But I'm not gonna go into the commentary sphere. I might do reacts, but I'm more gonna do this when it comes to my gameplay than I would with my. I'm gonna do more with gameplay when it comes to this than with reacts. Yeah, it's better to do stuff like this with reacts than gameplay, but I'm really into my gameplay more than my reacts. Reacts is just so y'all can know me a little bit more, basically. Know how I feel about certain subjects and whatnot, and how my brain thinks.
The shift in branding, it's really a historic reassertion of our purpose and our identity and our pride. That's when we go with the word war.
But beyond that, they now have to come up with the reasoning as to why they did a name change. The reasoning is, I'm going to be honest, it is pathetic.
So we won the First World War, we won the Second World War.
This country won every major war after that, to include World War I and World War II. We haven't won a major war since.
We won World War I, we won World War II.
Yeah, but with people that we was that was helping us basically. World War One, I think Japan, England, uh England, and Russia was helping us, right? If I can remember correctly. Let me actually pull it up. Which countries? Not good. Which countries helped us in World War One? So it was United Kingdom, France, Russia, Italy, Japan, Serbia, Belgium, Portugal, Romania, Greece, China, Brazil, Siam, Thailand, Guatemala, Nicaragua, uh, Nicaragua, 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 Costa Rica, Haiti, Liberia, Honduras, Panama, Cuba, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, Algeria, Morocco, Angola, Mozambique. I think it's called that. Maybe. Mozambique. Myanmar, Vietnam, and Egypt. Yeah. So, yeah, these countries helped us throughout the World War One. With World War Two, let's see with World War Two. So, United Kingdom, Soviet Union, France, China, Commonwealth countries. So, yeah. So we had a lot. Ooh, God damn it. My bad. My bad for that. So we had a lot of help. We had a massive amount of help throughout these wars. Let me show y'all the other one since I don't think y'all seen it. Yeah, Japanese Korea. And here's World War II. So we had massive help when it comes to these wars. So I don't get why he say it was only us who won the war when we had massive help throughout these two wars.
We won the World War One, World War Two.
We won World War I and World War II.
We won the First World War. We won the Second World War. And then we decided to change the name.
Yeah, we totally won those wars because of our name. Couldn't be the allies that we had. Couldn't possibly be the firepower we had. Couldn't possibly be the millions of Americans that gave their lives to fight for the country. Couldn't possibly be any of those extremely realistic reasons. It's gotta be the name. I hate to break it to these guys, but Dark Woke can use the exact same brain-dead logic. Look at how many people have died under the name Department of Defense. Look at all the people who died while it was Department of War. I vote Department of Defense. I don't want that many people dying. Now let's talk about the drug boats. They are saying that there are drug boats off the coast of Venezuela and Mexico, and they are sort of, I don't know, by my
thing about it is, Department of Defense. So I didn't know this. Department of War. So Department of War. So it was Department of War whenever it would. So formed in 1789, 236 years ago. Board of War and Ordnance, dissolved in September 18th, 1947. So this was before my birth month and date. I was born this time. Yeah, but this is crazy. But I didn't know that we are summoning back a name that was from this era. I thought the Department of War was just a new name brought up by Trump. I should have, researched it. Good thing I didn't do a react about this shit, because yeah. But if I did, yeah, I would be massively wrong. But yeah, they are right about this shit. Bruh. I'd rather keep at Department of Defense also. Even though I am siding with iDubbbz with this shit. But I am agreeing to what he's saying right now. He seems not that bad right now. Maybe from all the vids I've seen from Papa Gut and whatnot, he did do a lot of wild stuff, especially with the people that he was supposed to pay when it came to his creator class stuff. But a lot of humans gonna be humans, right? Humans are gonna be humans.
Department of Defense. Look at all the people who died while it was Department of War. I vote Department of Defense. I don't want that many people dying. Now let's talk about the drug boats. They are saying that there are drug boats off the coast of Venezuela and Mexico, and they are sort of, I don't know, by my estimation, indiscriminately bombing boats.
Tell us about this Venezuelan boat that was taken out, and do you plan to provide proof that these were narco-terrorists who were on their way to the U.S.?
Well, we have proof. All you have to do is look at the cargo that was, it's spattered all over the ocean. Big bags of cocaine and fentanyl all over the place.
Oh, thank you so much for saying that the proof is a 480p video of what could be a bag of cocaine or could be someone's exploded head.
It was. Plus, we have recorded evidence that they were leaving. We've recorded them. We're just very careful because we know you people would be after us. We're very careful.
Even that phrasing, we know you people would be after us. Yeah, it's the fucking media. You're not allowed to indiscriminately bomb boats and say, we had a good feeling. We had a really good feeling that there were drugs on it.
And General Kane showed me a little while ago the clip, but you could actually see it. But you don't have to see it because we have recorded proof and evidence.
I wonder if you could actually see it, or if he's saying that you could see it like you could see MS-13 spelled out on that guy's knuckles that he was deporting.
He had MS as clear as you can be, not interpreted.
I'd be willing to bet that this guy saw the same fucking video that we saw of a ship getting blown to smithereens, and then the bloodthirsty
MS as clear as you can be, not in
it like you could see.
You don't have to see it because we have recorded.
He's saying that you could see it like you could see MS-13.
Okay, so yeah, no MS-13 on that shit. It says marijuana is mild. The cross and the skull. So marijuana, mild, cross, and skull. So let's see. Kilmore. Kilmore. This tattoo. Meaning. I don't think so. Yeah, in the unaltered Salvadorian government photo, the tattoo appeared without the added lettering. The symbols themselves are common in mainstream tattooing and can have unrelated meaning outside gang context. While some, yeah, no credible evidence supports that claim. The MS-13 text was added, obviously. Yeah, and this guy was supposed to be gay. So, well, let's see if he was gay. Sexual orientation. Facial. Yeah, I spelled it. We will go back to this. Yeah, he was gay. And most MS-13 gangs would not accept a gay guy. Will not accept a gay guy in their gangs. If they find out if one of their gang members are gay, I think it was either they will kick them out or kill them. MS-13 gay member outcomes. MS-13 gay. I would say what would happen if MS-13 member becomes gay. Yep, here we go. The El Salvador gang that kills its gay members. A double homicide inside a juvenile detention center uncovered an unwritten rule within El Salvadorian's MS-13 gang. Under no circumstances are members allowed to be homosexual. The sound of a bed sheet being ripped into pieces can be heard against the silence of the night. Obviously, the Claw and Smoker are careful not to alert the guards by making too much noise. The weekend of the Fulton click. The Little Crazy of Parkview and the Clown, a project accompany them. The 5 MS-13 gang members are preparing to kill 2 of their brothers at the Center for Reintegration of Minors in the municipality of Tonacatepec. Tonacatepec. Tonapatake. Tonacatepec. Tonacatepec. Tonapatake. Let's see how to pronounce that. Pronunciation. No, I want a video. I want a video. Damn. Tonacatepec. Yeah, I'm not seeing no Tonacatepec. Yeah, Tonacatepec. Tonacatepec. Okay, I want to hear it. Oh, there's no audio available. Tonacatepec. Yeah, Tonacatepec. It's a tongue twister. Municipality. Municipality. Uh, which is a government building, I think. I think, or I think it's police, municipality.
Municipality.
Yeah, municipality. Yeah, it's a precinct. A city or town that has corporate status and local government. Yeah. Uh, I wasn't really too correct, but it was kind of towards what I was saying. The teenagers quickly stashed the pieces of sheets between the bunks where, yeah, just like I said, uh, if they figure out, yeah, MS-13 banished a woman, a trans woman from a town and murdered those who stayed. Yup. Because it's a humiliation of their gang. A lot of gang members would do this. A lot of gangs would do this. They will kill their own if they figured out that they were gay, basically. Because they don't want anyone that would be embarrassing to their gang, basically. I mean, why would you want to be gay or trans in a gang? A lot of gay people and a lot of there are cases that they will kill people, but a lot of these gay people and trans people will not kill anybody. Will not. But there are cases in which they will, but it's a small, it's small, basically. It's a small percentage of them. And they're not, they're basically closeted gay or closeted trans that will actually kill because they are dealing with Christianity. A lot of conservative gay people will kill just to keep their yeah, basically. But yeah, let's go back to the video. But this is not a MS-13 tattoo, basically. This is not a MS-13 tattoo. It will never be.
Spelled out on that guy's knuckles that he was deporting.
He had MS as clear as you can be, not interpreted.
I'd be willing to bet that this guy saw the same fucking video that we saw of a ship getting blown to smithereens, and then the
We could say that was an MS-13 video because it had SM. Says we gonna go by that fucking
bloodthirsty general came over and was like, "You see all this white stuff in the water?"
Oh yeah, and since Trump has since he got what is his last name? Donald Trump. Wait. That's actually games list. So let's see. We could say that fucking Donald Trump's since he got a M and a K. No, not a K, but he got a M and a M and a in his name. We could say that he is part of the Mickey Cobra gang. The Mickey Cobra's gang. But yeah.
That's all drugs there. Drugs and illegal criminal bones. I think the most telling part about this question is when Trump decides to ad-lib about the boats and how there were so many boats out there before and now there are no boats.
But we have noticed that there are no ships in the ocean anymore. We're seeing that there's like no ships, when the first one we went, there were hundreds of boats. Now there
were hundreds of boats.
I wonder why. Meaning no drugs are coming across. Probably stopping some fishermen too. I mean, to be honest, if I were a fisherman, I wouldn't want to go fishing. Just a nice, let's take a little trip, because I'd say, man, maybe they think I have drugs downstairs. I don't want that.
Like, he's admitting in this moment that everyone thinks that he will bomb them. Whether you have drugs or don't have drugs, whether you're doing something illegal or not illegal, people are still afraid that they will be bombed. And he admits it right here by saying, if I was wanting to take a quick little boat ride, I wouldn't be doing that. Shouldn't they have nothing to worry about? I feel like long gone are the days when our fascist leaders would say, hey, if you haven't done anything illegal, you should have nothing to worry about.
If you didn't do anything wrong or illegal, there's nothing to worry about.
Okay, well, I guess we're doing that too. We're doing both. We're saying you should have nothing to worry about, but we're also saying you have everything to worry about. We'll kill you, or
basically.
Maybe we aren't going to kill you. I don't know. See what happens. Go out in your fishing boat. Maybe you pull in too many fish. Maybe you pull in a fish that's too small, and maybe lights out.
If you didn't do anything wrong or illegal, there's nothing to worry about.
In the past, bringing drugs across the border means you're going to be tried, you're going to be potentially found guilty and imprisoned or deported or whatever. In this case, they don't want to deal with any of that icky human rights bullshit. They want to emphasize they're not human. You know, if they're bringing drugs across the border, don't think of it as drugs. Think of it as poison, and then you won't ask as many questions when we turn them to dust.
That our young people stop dying of this terrible poison.
Organized cartels that are pumping poison, killer poison.
For illegal, poisonous, deadly fentanyl. Thousands of Americans that could have been killed by that deadly poison, and we're not going to allow that deadly poison to come into our country.
Deadly poison, deadly poison, deadly poison. Damn, there's so many variations on the poison. There's the deadly poison.
Deadly poison.
There's the terrible poison.
Terrible poison.
And then there's the killer poison.
Killer poison.
Dude, we gotta kill people who are moving these drugs. Parentheses, homicide poison. We gotta stop the serial killer poison. We have to nuke these boats off the coast because they're delivering genocide poison into our country. You guys don't want genocide poison in our country, aka drugs. Never mind that our hospitals are distributing and getting people addicted to genocide poison.
They poison the American people.
If you try to poison our people, we will blow you out of existence.
They're not bringing over drugs. They're bringing over something much worse in the form of deadly poison. That's why we killed them all. Now I want to talk to you guys about a new epic sauce troller-in-chief that just showed up on the scene. That's right, Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom's salty online trolling. Tell us about it.
So it has Gavin Newsom's trolling has broken through.
Thank goodness Gavin Newsom's trolling has finally broken through. That's what we've been needing, is more trolling.
Gavin Newsom was trolling me. He painted me as a little yellow minion with big glasses and overalls. He painted me like a minion. He painted me yellow with big glasses and overalls.
I will say a lot of the Democratic trolling falls a little flat because it seems like a lot of them don't believe in it. And I can't blame them. Like, how are you going to force them to be like, yeah, act like an idiot. Act like a fucking monkey scooping its shit out of its ass and eating it. Can you do that?
Democratic politicians are some of the least humorous people on the planet. They've always been so easy. When I was a Republican, it was always too easy. You're like, seriously, bring me somebody that's like tough to fight. No humor.
Shut the fuck up, Morning Joe. To suggest that debating public policy and debating issues is at all comparable to making jokes at other people's expense. We're not doing jokes. Yes, it's very easy to win at a game that no one else is playing. These Democrats were so easy when I was a Republican. I would call them gay. I'd say, you got something on your shirt, buddy. So easy. They were yapping about some shit about Social Security benefits going away. It's whatever. They were losing on the you got something on your shirt front. Democrats, they're so soft. Whenever I feel like Gavin Newsom doing his own trolling is lame as the rest of it, my hope is renewed because I will see a clip of Ben Shapiro being like, this isn't funny. This actually sucks.
After their bankruptcy and closure of every store, like most Americans, we thought Bed Bath & Beyond no longer existed. We wish them well in their efforts to become relevant again as they try to open a second store. Just ridiculous. I mean, I'm sorry, just ridiculous. You were one of the factors leading to them having to close stores, and now you're celebrating that they're not opening stores in California.
What the fuck, Ben? Gavin's just trolling. What are you talking about? Why are you bitching and moaning? If Trump did this shit, you'd be eating it up. You'd be deep throat.
For real, Bed Bath & Beyond is not, it's not bankrupt. They thought it was bankrupt, but this is not bankrupt. I seen one in White Marsh Mall. No, that was Bath and Body Works. My bad. Bed Bath and Beyond. Hold up. What's they talking about? Bed Bath and Beyond or?
And I'm sorry, just ridiculous. You were one of the factors leading the second store. Just existed. We wish them well in their efforts to become relevant again as they try to open a second store. Just
my bad.
Ridiculous. I mean, I'm sorry, just ridiculous. You were one of the factors leading to them having to close stores, and now you're celebrating that they're not opening stores in California.
What the fuck, Ben? Gavin's just trolling. What are you talking about?
He
Why are you
ain't
bitching
trolling.
and moaning?
He
If
ain't
Trump
trolling.
did this shit, you'd be eating it up. You'd be deep-throating it. Come on, Ben Shapiro.
Basically.
We live in both the dumbest and the funniest timeline. I gotta say, this is all of our life now. This is the business we have chosen. He said that he's praying for Trump to die, which is a hell of a day.
The big cheeseburger in the sky to come and rid us of this problem.
Literally praying for the death of the president. So that's solid stuff there on the Dean Obadiah show. But if the current Iranian regime is unable to make Iran great again,
For real, this gay ass motherfucker needs to die too, along with Trump and JD Vance. All these MAGA bitches need to fucking die. I'm sorry, but they do. And I hate to be on iDubbbz side, but in whatever his name is, side, but because calling for the death of the president and these people shouldn't be the case, but we're getting to that part that no one wants him as a president, basically. No one wants to hear Ben Shapiro anymore, bro. His rhetoric is crazy. It's crazy.
and why wouldn't there be a regime change? MAGA. Again, President Trump, he's the best at this. When it comes to the trolling, he put out a tweet yesterday showing himself on Mount Rushmore. And I know he thinks he's trolling, but he just looks like a doofus. I mean, truly a doofus.
Ben doesn't like the Gavin Newsom tweets. Yes, Ben, it's partisan. You're only going to think it's funny if you dislike Trump, but you like Trump, so it will not be funny. It won't even approach funny to you. Now you know how we feel about the new norm. I think the most important idea I want to convey in this video is that a lot of commentators and politicians on the right, they are communicating in memes, they're making jokes about a lot of serious, deathly important topics that are life and death for a lot of people, but it's not life and death for them.
Nobody could benefit from a nice fast But more than the SNAP recipients.
President Trump said, I love the smell of deportations in the morning. Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War. Okay, this is total trolling, obviously. He's not going to declare war on Chicago.
President of the United States over the weekend released a video of him pooping on the American people.
He is using satire to make a point.
So they can be jovial and act like it's not a big deal. And then when suddenly they see rhetoric that's violent on the left, or from people who are having their friends and family deported, stolen from their work, and sent to Alligator Alcatraz, you're going to have people getting serious.
Look, America is built on the idea of free speech. You have the right to protest it. But what they're doing right now is different. They are trying to incite violence. It's not funny. You don't mock a president who has already had 2 failed assassination attempts on his life. This is not
Oh, no. You can't say that it's not a game
needs
now.
to get
When
killed.
your
Fuck
guy,
that bullshit.
your fucking guy, he is the inventor of the game. So no, you can't.
But the fucking thing is, them deaths are from his own people, bruh. Them deaths are from his own people. The latest death, the latest close, which happened like a week ago, I think. 2 shot at Trump. Yeah, this guy, he's mixed. He's a mixed person, you can tell. Yeah, this guy is mixed. He's mixed with black and white, basically. But the way he looks, the way the motherfucker looks, he looks like he is part of the Trump regime. Yeah, he really looks like he's part of the Trump regime. Basically. If your own people are shooting at you, bruh, then you should get kicked out. You should leave the White House, because that means no one wants you inside the fucking White House. No one likes you, not even your own people, bruh. Let's actually see if I can bring it up. Let's see. That was from this one, Press. Cole Allen. Yeah, copy. I probably won't be able to bring up his info, but I'm gonna try to. So mechanical engineering, California State University, Caltech. So he sounds like a Democratic guy, even though the new thing when it comes to, when it comes to Elon Musk fans, they are really into the tech theme, even though that is more democratic. Okay, minutes before the attack, Allen sent members a manifesto and social media posts expressing anti-Trump and anti-Christian views, referring to himself as a friendly federal assassin, enlisting administration officials as targets. Found anti-Trump posts. Computer science by degree, independent game developer by experience, teacher by birth. Republican. Oh, Cole Thomas Allen. So he might be Spanish. There might be a Spanish in him too. From Torrance, California, taken into custody. Was he a Democrat? Republican, MAGA movement. Contrary to some early online speculation, court and financial records paint a clear picture. The available evidence indicate that Allen not only lacked ties in the Republican Party, but was actively positioned against the former president's political circle rather than being a Trump supporter. His documented actions align firmly with the okay. So actually, we have a Democrat shooting that. Although the last one was a Republican. I mean, the one before this one was a Republican. This is surprising. Tomas is actually a Democrat. By the way, his the info looked on him. Computer science is more Democrat. Mechanical engineering Democrat. Anti-Christian is Democrat. Yeah, Institute of Technology. Anything within the tech industry is more of a democratic political view because it doesn't go under the Christian values of a Republican, basically. Even though this guy, Thomas Crooks, was more Republican than he was a Republican. Yeah. Licensed professional counselor. Let's actually see this when it comes to him too. Political views. Let's see his political views just to be sure that just a fact check, basically. Political affiliation. Yeah, he was Republican. He was a Republican. The first one was a Republican. The second shooting was a Democrat. So no one likes him. No one fucking likes Donald Trump. Not even his own people likes him, bruh. This is craziness. He should just let himself out of the White House, bruh. This is what people are saying. You should get out of the fucking White House before you get killed. And we're gonna kill you no matter fucking what. We might miss you, but one of these days we're gonna get your head, bro. This is what they're saying, basically.
You can't come out here and say, guys, this is serious. The poor little president has earshot, guys. This is serious business, not a game. It's like, okay, well, if it's not a game, you better talk to your guy. You better have a conversation with your guy, because he definitely thinks it's a game.
We're going to teach them how to run away from an alligator, okay? If they escape prison. How to run away. Don't run in a straight line. Run like this.
Now, this brings me to the alleged shooter of Charlie Kirk. There were a lot of mainstream media people and politicians who were like bewildered of the profile of this guy. Like, what the hell? He's white? He comes from Utah? He's in a loving family?
He comes from a normal household, raised Mormon, parents are Republican. His father's in construction, and they live in a 6-bedroom home in Utah. A family member said he wasn't political until recently, when something snapped.
Oh, I get it now. He was indoctrinated by woke and furry.
Snapped. Family member said he was Republican. His father...
Loving family?
He comes from a normal household, raised Mormon, parents are Republican.
He's the profile of this guy. Like, what? Politicians who are like bewildered of the profile of this guy. Like, what the hell? Politicians. There were a lot of mainstream media people and politicians who are like bewildered of the profile of this guy. Like, what the hell? He's white? He comes from Utah? He's in a loving family?
He comes from a normal household, raised Mormon, parents are Republican. His father's in construction, and they live in a 6-bedroom home in Utah. A family member said he wasn't political until recently, when something snapped.
Oh, I get it now. He was indoctrinated by woke and furry. Furry woke trans. Makes sense.
Etched apparently on the bullets were all gamer and or trans oriented slogans. Notices bulge, OWO, for example.
We know he wrote slogans that come from the trans community. He wrote about the bulge.
There's something called Furry Shades of Gay. You know that Discord app that they were chatting on, all those messages we found later? Is it a component of this? And what is it, by the way, Furry Shades of?
Do you realize how much money this will save us? What's that? I just built a budgeting app with Base 44. Look, it pulls our...
Gay.
For real, these Republicans, I wasn't even surprised these people will play that game, because most of them are inside the closet. Most of these fuckers are, bruh. I bet they are. They be getting pounded by men all the fucking day long, bruh. They just keep it under the rug and pay these people their silence, basically. They pay for silence.
The fact that the media and politicians are bewildered at the profile of Tyler Robinson just goes to show how out of touch everyone is. There are creatures like this all over the internet. They're apathetic. They don't give a fuck. They are watching the same level of apathy being displayed from our politicians. The president of the United States is deporting people and then making memes about it. Like, are we really shocked that this guy would write ooh-woo? Notices bulge on a bullet? This is very much par for the course. I'm surprised we didn't see something crazier. Just so no one is reading between the lines, my opinion on the matter is that political violence happens. Is that an endorsement? It is not. ICE kidnapping and assaulting people, going into people's place of work, holding SNAP benefits over people, and also blowing up boats. This is all political violence. It's very political and it's very violent. But where's it coming from? It's coming from the top. and they're saying, yep, this is where political violence is A-okay. But if there's any violence going upstairs, anyone along that ladder to the top, if there's any political violence in that regard, oh, that's bad. Where's your humanity?
He stood.
And we never had this when it came to Democrats. We might have these soft ass presidents with Democrats, but when it comes down to it, you are more safer with a Democratic president than a person like Trump, a person like J.D. Vance, a person like George Bush. Because these people want to own you, basically. Yeah, you could say that Democrats want to do the same, but they don't go about it the same way as a person of the right would. And I'm a right-thinking person, bro. Not to compare that with right-wing people. Because right-wing and right-thinking are two very different things. Right-thinking is more practical, pragmatic thinking, while right-wing are more ideological, Christian-based beliefs and political views, basically. But yeah.
In front of cameras and microphone and said, "We want the ICE agents to know you're not the only one with guns. You are threatening the lives of civil servants. You are embracing a culture of death."
Meanwhile, everyone experiencing political violence on a systemic level, no. This is operating as it should. All right, everyone, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to watch me stream, I stream 5 days a week on Twitch. I don't do it on YouTube. I may eventually, but right now I'm probably on Twitch. If you're watching this video when it comes out, I'm over there on Twitch and I'm talking my shit, queen. I'm literally talking my shit, queen.
And that about does it for me. So, Charlie Kirk, we'll never forget him. We'll always be learning from him, always.
Just like for me, you already know, sub, like, subscribe, follow, comment. But yeah, even though I support what he is saying, iDubbbz, I am not really into him like that. I'm really not, because thing about it is first of all, he let other people pound his girl, basically. And I'm not with all that, bruh. I ain't trying to let nobody pound my girl while I'm with her. Now, if I wasn't with her yet, they can. I don't fucking care, bruh. I'm trying to do what I need to do, basically, on the other side. I don't fucking care, bruh. I probably will already have another girl. Yeah, I wouldn't even care about my exes. But for real, all in all, this iDubbbz lets people pound this girl. Let her do OnlyFans. Seems like he be shitting his pants, peeing his pants, and whatnot. I don't know for sure because this is just allegations of him. But actual evidence says that his girl is on OnlyFans and be letting other people get in her. He does a lot of stupid shit. And I'm not really into his side of making videos. Yeah, I try to be entertaining, but I wouldn't put gaming sound music into my political videos. I might put like rap or whatnot in my political videos. I probably would just make fun of Trump or people like him. But not all the time would I make them into memes or do like 3D imaging on these people for real. Because one of these days I might become a 3D image of a meme or, a GIF or something. And I wouldn't like that for real. Although I wouldn't say it, I wouldn't like it. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Like I said, I put the video in the descriptions. And yeah, Death is out.